Hello, everyone. Good grief already. Welcome back for the next to last day of the Year 1 release retrospective for the Game Boy for Nintember 2022. Today, we look at Ninja Boy, which, it's an okay game. I don't recall playing it much, but I knew its existence way back when. I don't know what series this is in Japan. It's not Goemon. It's not that. But there's some series out there that this really does pull off of. But yeah, the game is simple. You can punch, and you can do a little flip, kick, and each stage you have to beat up so many enemies, collect power-ups, and after you beat so many enemies, the door opens and you can move on to the next stage. There are 8 worlds with 4 stages in each. For 32, you start out with 4 extra lives. And I got a power-up stage, basically. Got these little bubbles are gonna come out. And not so much power-up, I guess, as more just way to get extra lives. Because you can't really die on these stages. You punch the apples and you get various things. Little M-bags for miracle, but I can't remember what that means. You collect the little E's, and collecting 5 of them during the stages gets you a 1-up. Yeah, didn't quite grab enough. If the enemy manages to punch you, then you lose a life. If I fall into those little pits, I lose a life. If you manage to land on an enemy, you will damage or kill them. And of course, sometimes you get a complete end to any music. The main thing is you need to kill the enemies so you can get enough, so you can get out of the stage. And once you hear that sound, it is time to get away from the stage because the enemies start to move a whole lot faster. I did not get any of the good power-ups on stage 1. I am sad now. But yeah, you saw I went down the stairs there. There are various things that will happen if you find the staircases. That guy will stab you. Okay, and we got the first star there, which means there's an enemy type coming up that is much less of a threat now. Got these little square things, I think the manual calls them coffin enemies. That if you don't have a square there, you can't fight them, and they can glom onto you and hold you in place for everything to beat you. But once you figure out how to play this game, you'll want to hang out in the first couple of stages until you get a few extra lives, and a few of those little power-ups you see in the lower left corner. You get a couple of stars, and you get a scroll, then you get what looks like a knife, things like that. And they give you various abilities. And another 1-up is good. Here comes Mr. Spear. got me. If you die, you do not lose your powers that you have gained, which is really good. And I gained another one of those power-ups, which is pretty much negated. Yeah, that power-up ended up getting pretty much negated, and I still don't know exactly what turns you into Super Shuriken and the Super Shuriken and Wavy Shuriken and all the other Shuriken throwers. Aww. Come here, come here, come here. Aww. Almost got another free life. I'm probably not going to play this one too much longer. There's that enemy I was talking about. It will glom onto you, and if it does, you get stuck unless you have the one very specific power-up you need. And now we have enough to get out of here. Also have a very crowded place. Most of the enemies, at least early on, don't actually track you. But now that we are on stage 4, or 1-4, be prepared for a boss to show up. Got a key, which takes us down here. I don't know what's going on with this stage. I'm not really sure, but you can fall into the water and die there. Never got anything to go around here. I guess this lets us travel to any one of the 4 stages and start it over. If we wanted to go back and grind up for power-ups and such, I guess that would be how we do it. Ah. I moved too far forward there. Really? Let go of me, you jackass. Oh, come on. There he is. Here's the big guy. Where is he? Yeah. You gotta hit him in the top half and he leaves after a little while. Really? That got me? I forgot how cheap those spear throwers can really be. This game should be over soon now. The best way to actually deal with the spear throwers best way to deal with them is to jump on them, but once they start speeding up like that, makes things difficult. So stage 2 here is going to see not so much new enemies, but enemies that will now tend to try to jump on you more. Okay, there's another pair of power-ups. Nice. And another key. Back to the stage of the apples. Yeah, this is a neat little game. You can get a lot of extra lives really quickly in some of these stages. And now, instead of spear launchers, we've got gun. We now have people that will shoot at us. I got a scroll. Scroll is useful, but I forget for what. I can't remember what those M bags do. I know you have to collect a bunch of them, but I can't remember what they actually do. I know the little K thing gives you a super kick, but actually using it is kind of, difficult. Because you're supposed to flip and then you launch yourself in a direction. That it usually gets me into more trouble than it's worth. Oh, that thing. To deal with that, I'm pretty sure I have to land on it because I can't punch the thing. There we go. Yeah, they're little enemies. Some of them look like little piranha plants or little... Ah. There we go. That's a super move. You launch yourself, you jump, and then press in direction. Good for traversing, but I end up in trouble when I use it. Because I launch myself right into a gun bullet or something. Ah, there's something we have to actually land on. We cannot punch that. Because it is too short and it will bite us when we try. See? And there's a smiling person. I have no idea what their deal is. I will not pass up the chance to maybe get an extra life or two out of this mess. That's gone. Nope, did not get an extra life out of that mess. Luckily, these projectiles I'm throwing will, kill just about anything. Do I have the sword yet? I've got the knife. Nope. Those things that look like oil slicks are indeed holes. If you fall in a hole, you die. They kill you just like everything else. Ah, he managed to jump on me. And he managed to shoot me. Now I'm down to my last life, and we're going into stage 2-4, which means there's a boss that will probably kill me and end this game. 15 minutes. I've had worse. Oh, he got me. I guess I get 2 free lives to start a stage or something like that. I don't know. There's that guy. Oh, I got in. I guess I just had to beat up so many of the pseudo foxes or whatever those were. So now we're up to stage 3. I'm back at 2 lives. I'm back at 2 lives. Let's see what we got. Oh, more apples and extra lives. Maybe. Definitely points, at least. That was an extra life. It loves to tease me with that last potential thing there. So now we get this, and once again, absolutely no music. I don't know if there's supposed to be music during these parts. There's music during every other part. And right down the pit. Ah! A warp zone, so we can completely skip over however many of these stages we want to. Let's go as far as it lets us. We've got, I think, almost every power-up we could want. Of course, now we have to be able to jump onto moving platforms and find another way down. Get a free man out of that. I honestly did not expect to get this far in the game. Flipped down too far. No idea what was going on there. I have no idea what's killing me there. The entire stage is going to be things I have to stomp on. How did I not kill that? I really don't know what all those symbols mean at the lower left. They're in the manual, but I didn't memorize that much of the manual. Now it looks like we've got little Zelda spike traps there. Oh, another warp. So we can move to 7-1. Almost to the end of the game. I have no idea that I was punching them, but it did nothing. And that's game. It gets crazy there, I guess. I guess skipping ahead when you don't know what to do is a bad thing. But yeah, that'll do it for this time. Time. Game. Those are separate words that should not be combined. Anyway. So, tomorrow is the finale. It's nothing super special compared to what we've run into, but it was just the last game in the lineup. I guarantee it's not from Nintendo, though. Oh, that's about all I'll say about it. But anyway, yeah, that'll do it for today. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Take care, everyone.